Did you hear something? I see you now.
Let's see how you like this.
How deep do you think this gorge is? 50 feet? 100? Well, it'll only be half as deep as our pockets when we find the artifact. That's right, I said we. My bodyguard just took a long way to Sophagar down Icarus' stomach. You're going to be his replacement. How charming. You think you know what I need. I think I've already established that. First, you'll clear out the cave, then I will retrieve the artifact, and only then will we leave. Keep making that face if you understand. Good. What an odd thing to ask. That is, if you were my last bodyguard, I clearly explained to him what the artifact is. If he didn't like spending his winters in the void, I wouldn't have to repeat myself. This time, I will wait until we find it. Blink once if you understand, twice if you're confused, no times if there's cobwebs in my hair. Excellent. They must be removed, of course, if we want to explore these grounds. I will do my best to stay out of your way. Do you see the color of my robes? Of course you don't. They're camouflaged in the dark. So watch where you strike.
Ashes to ashes.
What is it? Did you find something? What an oblivion! I sincerely hope that you have turned back before reaching this letter, as it would represent a new low in explorer incompetence. Incompetence? We'll show that girl incompetence. Furrow your brow if you agree. Good. Not a friend, an enemy. And the enemy of your client is the one person in this world you should hate the most. Because if she gets the lexicon first, it will mean death bells for the both of us. No one remembers who comes in second. For instance, can you name the second best chef in Tamriel after the gourmet? Exactly. We're competitors in the exploration game. Fierce ones at that. We'd probably get along if it didn't go against our best interests. I'm not sure what the current tally is, but it doesn't matter anymore. This discovery will top all our previous history.
Каков наш следующий шаг?
We'll have to work on the assumption that the Red Guard obtained the attunement sphere. Luckily, we have one advantage. This is key. I don't know if it unlocks the door or chest, but it will undoubtedly lead you to the lexicon.
Что будешь делать?
I will head to Mazinchalav to meet Cameron while you retrieve it. Afterward, you'll rendezvous with us at the nearby settlement of Stonehills. Here are my notes on the lexicon, but don't worry, you won't need to solve any puzzles. Just explore the ruins like you did this cave, ferociously. I trust you know how to proceed? Scratch your nose if you agree. No, scratch that. The idea, not the nose. Just nod if you're confused. Good.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Done and done. Who's there? This isn't your day. Say your prayers. These are some tough opponents. Keep your guard up. Who's there?
So you came, just as I predicted you would. I told Scotty only true ignoramus would come to Mizinchalaft after I made it clear it was another ruse. Yet you do serve a purpose. When we reintroduce ourselves to the Dwemer, they will wonder why it took so long for us to find them. And I need only point them to Exhibit A, the lump of orichalcum you call brain.
Ha! You're one to talk, Cameron. If it weren't for that bodyguard of yours, you wouldn't last 2 seconds in a Dwemer ruin. Well, I'll have you know I've hired someone just as capable.
You mean Falcus? That fool isn't fit enough to fetch Scotty's slippers.
No, Falcus is dead, as are all his predecessors. My new bodyguard, however, is alive and well and has a presence for both of us. Have you done as I asked? Good. Now that will depend entirely on our friend's reaction to it. Hand it over and we'll see. So, Cameron, it appears it's my time to gloat. But I'm going to refrain. After all, you still have the sphere. This game ends in a draw. At this point, I don't mind sharing the credit. This is bigger than both of us.
No, this is my discovery. I don't need your fake lexicon. I already found the real one, in some ruin you haven't heard of.
Is that your attempt at a bluff? Do you think I would just toss the lexicon away? Your lips and your eyes are having a disagreement, and it's clear which one is telling the truth.
We'll see who's bluffing when I take both the lexicon and the sphere to Aftan. Come, Scotty. We have Dwemer to find.
Well, I'm afraid that's as close to a concession as we're going to get. It's no coincidence the chamber is in Alftand. And like it or not, the Red Guard needs us. In fact, she doesn't like it at all. That's what makes it all the more sweeter. That is my intent, especially given the fact that we wouldn't stand a chance against that bodyguard of hers. As a result, we should do our best not to provoke them. Let me do the talking. A confrontation will not end well with one so capable by her side. Your attempts to mask your adoration are unnecessary. I'm sure you were just as impressed as I was. But we can't worry about that. Hopefully we'll be able to solve this dilemma without violence. You lead the way. Alftan is just a few days' journey east. It's better if we let Cameron get there first, so she can mull over her choices, or lack thereof. Well, do you see now what your stubbornness has wrought? You could have gotten yourself killed.
Ha! Scotty would have killed them all had your bodyguard not intervened.
That's beside the point. You still need the lexicon to work the chamber. Isn't it time we end this feud?
I don't need your help. I'm tired of our colleagues saying I rode your coattails.
And I tire of people saying I would have never gotten anywhere without your assistance. But you know what? Your people and my people, they're both right. Whether it's as rivals or colleagues, we are where we are because of each other. And while others may argue over who gets the credit, there's no denying this discovery belongs to the both of us.
Maybe you're right. I suppose it would be just as unsavory to steal the lexicon as it would be to share the credit. Fine, we can work together, but on one condition. I want to be the first one to use the chamber. It's only fair, given I found it.
Yes, of course. Here, take the lexicon. For once, I don't mind following your act.
Alright, we're almost there. Just have your guard pull the lever opposite from me.
Go ahead, pull the lever.
By Julianos, look at this place. Scotty, take the sphere of the lexicon and place it in the machine. This is it. We've done it. After all this time, thousands of years, we're going to make contact with the Dwemer. Us!
It's an amazing day, Cameron. I know we've had our differences, but for now, they all seem so insignificant.
You're right, and you know what? It was selfish of me to want this moment for myself. I want you to stand here with me.
Do you mean it? This isn't one of your tricks, is it?
No, not at all.
I tell
want
you,
us to
I
share this
tell
discovery.
you,
I'm
the
sure there's room on
Dwarven
this
Born
platform for the two of us.
comes. No one is going anywhere.
Scotty, stop fooling around. Hurry up and place the lexicon into the device.
No. I am not yours to command. Nor will you fool these people any longer, servant of Mazanok.
Scotty, what in oblivion are you talking about?
Scotty. There is no Scotty. He was a figment of my imagination. Until I made him a reality of yours. No. You speak to the first hero of the Fourth Era, champion of Mundus. Two Tails, the Dwarven Born.
Dwarvenborn? What nonsense is this?
Don't play coy with me, servant of the God Eater. I know as well as you that this teleportation device was designed specifically to bring Mazanok's generals into Skyrim. Rald Bethar, Mazan Khalift, and Ulfdand. They are not places, but names. The names of the three machine heralds of the apocalypse. But I have disabled your device with my machine hand. Watch as I press this button, and nothing happens.
Cameron, stop that fool before he breaks something.
What have you done? The button seems stuck.
Not stuck. Deactivated. Permanently disabled by my machine hand. As will all the devices in this temple of evil. All that's left is to deactivate you.
Cameron, are you alright?
I'm alive. Thank the Divines. Still in a state of shock, but alive. Why would Scotty do this? And how did he disable the machine?
Let's not jump to conclusions. It may have been already damaged. And we don't really know where it will take us. It might just send us to Rorikstead. Well, that was different. What could have possessed Scotty to turn on his own client? Thankfully, whatever disease he caught hasn't spread to you, or I'd be deader than a Drago crypt. Yes, it was genius of me to hire you that day in Gloomreach, but not because of your charm. I imagine I know exactly how Cameron must feel to have you as my shield, but all good things must come to an end. It will be a difficult task, seeing as our knowledge of Dwemer engineering is as spotty as the freckled leopard. We'll need financial backing, but I'm sure someone in Winterhold will grant us the funding.
Что ты будешь делать теперь?
Despite everything that's happened, the machine must still be studied. To be honest, it doesn't look anything remotely like a propellant chamber. Which is exciting in its own right. Once we figure out what it is the device actually does, we can start on the path to getting it done. Either way, your work is done. Whatever this discovery yields, you were instrumental in delivering it. Take this gold if you agree. Good.